What's going on? Real quick, and before we get into before we get into the next topic, real quick, let's give a shout out to everybody that's on the live chat. What's going on, guys? Joseph Ippolito says, looking forward to Sonic 2. Dude, you got ahead of us. We're about to talk about that in a second. Perry Kelly says, hey, everybody. What's going on? Hey, how you doing, Perry? And Y2 Germs, Lady in the Water, was loosely connected to Alyssa, was it?
Elsa EM case.
Elsa EM case.
Hey, what's that?
What is that? You got to help me out. What is that?
Somebody got murdered.
We got a guy on the couch. We got a fact check. We got a not fact check, but we got to confirm. Or Y2 Germ, if you can tell us what that is. Well, I don't know what that is. I've never heard this.
What was it?
Because that movie was so bad, I didn't look into
Elsa
it.
EM. The death of Elsa EM. Wikipedia.
She got it.
Right
oh wow! Now
so this is Wikipedia.
We're about to go. She's about
We're
to
about to code red.
Oh my God! She's about to get into it. I'm not gonna code red this one because it'll encourage you to stop the show.
Okay,
just
so on February
he's telling us right now.
2013. Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want me to keep reading?
Yeah,
The body was
go
recovered in a water tank atop of the Cecil Hotel. I watched.
Oh, her.
Oh, you know about this?
Oh yeah. There's been YouTube videos about it.
No, but there's also like a whole series on Netflix.
Yes,
Alyssa Lamb. Okay, I see it now.
Like she like
Lamb.
Yeah, like she was acting very weird around an elevator, and like you saw the elevator footage, and then like just like an hour or two later or something like that, she was found in the water tank on top of the hotel.
Yeah. So she
and like
was
it was like no one knew how she got in the water tank. And it was very weird circumstances about how she even ended up in the water tank. It was locked from the outside,
and she was in her full clothes. So she's a 21-year-old that came down to California, which is where the Cecil Hotel is. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Cecil Hotel. In itself, it's a big paranormal site where they claim a lot of horrible things have happened, to see even ghosts and demons and all sorts of stuff. It is also there's current residents in the Cecil Hotel. This is from my Netflix knowledge of watching the series, and this could be an entire podcast talking about the Cecil Hotel.
Oh yeah, we might have to talk about this. Why are you
creepy in general? But she is a Canadian resident. She was a student actually at the University of British Columbia. She was visiting the Cecil Hotel. She was in that area in California, and so a maintenance worker actually discovered the body. And she had been there by herself. She had 5 days. She was there for 5 days at the Cecil Hotel. The Cecil Hotel is in Los Angeles. They have security cam footage of her, and I actually watched this on Netflix, where she seems to be talking to no one, and then seems to be talking to somebody down the hall, and then she also seems to be hiding from people while she's in the elevator when the door opens at random times when you don't press the button and things like that. But she started acting very oddly, and if you go back to that Netflix series, they talk about it in more depth, so I definitely encourage you watching that. But she was found dead in the water tank on the top of the hotel, which again, in order to get to the very top as a guest, you would have to literally scale the side of the building, because only people that work at the building had access to the very top, because you had to have a special key to get up there. And then again, you'd have to scale her up so that there was a water tank at the very top. So you'd have to walk up a flight of stairs, there was a landing, and then a very slant ladder again that you would have to take in order to even get to this water tower, which if you carried her, and she doesn't look like a big person from all the pictures, so she probably weighs about as much as I do, so I'm like 123. So you carry this 123 pound person, then have to put them onto one arm in order to open the 2-latch system on the water tower door to be able, and then shove the entirety of this person into the water. I mean, that would take a lot of strength.
So there's, and you said this is a documentary on Netflix, or is it
on Netflix?
I'm gonna have to check.
I'm gonna check this out. Cecil Motel. It is amazing. It is scary as all get out.
And it's loosely connected to the Lady in the Water.
No, they actually do her entire episode. So I don't know how closely connected this is.
I'll have to. I'll look it up. Thanks, Y2.
We'll have to. talk about that and do a little research, because my recollection of the movie, and it has been a minute since I've seen it, I didn't think it was so exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Thanks for putting that on our radar. I'm gonna have to look into that because that's interesting. I'm gonna check that out.
There's a lot of paranormal that's associated with this, the Cecil Motel, and I love the paranormal, so I would love to do a whole episode just talking about that series. We can dissect each episode, which would be.
We'll definitely call that a code red because Sarah gets deep. She's like, I'm gonna. All of a sudden,
I'm in it, and I do my research because I love this stuff.
The M. Night Shyamalan twist for this episode would be like
her Lamb's Death was actually remade in 2002 as a horror film called Dark Water. So
that's okay. Yes. Now, the more and the more you kept describing it, I kept thinking about, why does it sound like that movie Dark Water to me? I knew I heard this before.
They made a movie of it called Dark Water.
And I love that actress who played in that movie too, Dark Water. They speculate
so many things because they're so little known. Because she was so disconnected, but she was on psychotropic drugs and things like that. She was having a condition, and they did count the number of pills that she had versus when she got the prescription.
Jennifer Connelly.
Like that. So, yeah.
I love Jennifer Connelly.
Who is
so
married?
They still have her.
Who is married to Paul Bettany?
Who is married to Paul Bettany? I don't care. I'm not afraid of Paul Bettany.
She's pregnant. She's got a beautiful baby bump. I'm excited for her.
I'm happy for her, but I still love her. Run, little rabbit, run.
Trivia.
One of these days.
Next week we'll do the Cecil Motel, and thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that to
us. Yeah, thank you for putting that on our radar wire too. We're gonna
do an entirety of episode, and please.
I'm not gonna watch The Lady in the Water again, though. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be super.
Dark Water.
Because the movie is Dark Water.
I'll watch Dark Water again.
Maybe there was a little confusion as to.
All right, Chris.
But the next. All right, moving on to the next of it. What? Oh,
awesome sauce. Thank you.
So Jennifer Connelly voices an AI. Do you know what AI and what movie?
No.
No.
But we got what was that?
One trivia question for you.
Well, we're not doing the trivia stuff yet. But go ahead. Wait.
That was just one question.
Voices an AI in.
Jennifer Connelly voices an AI in what movie?
In what movie?
And do you know what the...
Perry Kelly just became a member. Thank you, sir.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. That's awesome. I can't think of it. Wasn't she in what was that movie where the new Blade is in as the bad guy? Wasn't she in that movie with that action movie?
Marsha Ali.
With Marsha Ali, it was based on an anime. It was I reviewed this movie. What's this? Where the android. So I know it's not that movie because she was in that movie. I give up. Like a movie that she voiced.
Yeah.
It's a Spider-Man movie.
Yes, it's Spider-Man: Homecoming. She was in Peter Parker's suit.
She voiced the
Karen.
Yeah, oh, that was her?
Yeah.
You just gave me another reason to watch Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That was Jennifer Connelly. Of course, she's in the other ones too.
I love Jennifer Connelly. I've got to get Jennifer Connelly on this show one day.
That's her voice. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because she's married to Paul Bettany, which is also.
Why do you keep bringing up the fact that she's married to Paul Bettany? I don't want to hear about it.
Because it's funny because he's Vision, who's also an AI, and then she does the AI voice for Peter Parker. So.
Well, good for Paul Bettany.
I'm just saying. It's Marvel news. That's what I do. Marvel.
But thanks. I said I was looking for the alert and it says somebody just became a new member. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on that level and contributing to the show. And moving on because that code red went into a whole thing. But
our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal.